It's another week and another plan with me. This is Betsy from Sticky Mix, and this week I am using a kit from WilaWaloCo, and it is a theme of like death moth, crystal, space roses. We'll go with that. Death moth, crystal, space roses. There's the logo down there, WilaWaloCo. And this kit comes with half boxes and headers and all the good stuff. But it is, how do I say, like designed to be used in a particular way, I think, because like the sidebar is one huge sticker. So if you didn't want that in your sidebar, like too bad. That's the only thing it can be used for. And yeah. So these boxes, I don't know what they're called. Banner boxes, I guess. They're not checklists for sure. In fact, this kit does not come with checklists, which is interesting. And this is the washi I chose to use because I didn't have anything that went with that particular color scheme. So, you know, when in doubt, just go with neutrals, like gold. Gold is now a neutral. I have said so, and therefore it is true. Flipping it in half and trying to do my bottom washi, which was not easy because my Erin Condren, you can maybe kind of see, it's so fat and bowing the pages that it's really difficult to try to lay something down flat on a curved surface. But when I tried to open up the page and lay it flat on the desk, then the coil got in the way. So it was just all kinds of not fun trying to get those down, but then they're done. Like that. I got through it. I survived. And I wanted to put something down in between the sidebar and a half box that I was going to use for like my, goal of the week or my focus of the week. And there aren't many like filler stickers in this kit. So I had to use the glitter headers, even though I am not really a glitter person. I'm just going to throw that out there along with the pink. Not a pink fan. Not a bling fan, not a glitter person, not a sparkly girl. But because these are so dark, like the dark purple, I was kind of okay with it. However, there's this little tiny gap in between. When I put those down, I was just like, man, I gotta peel it up and stick one more in there and then put this back down. There we go. Every once in a while you'll see something that looks like cardboard come into frame. That's actually clipboard because my planner is so bowy, it needs like a little stiff backup. This week I'm just going to focus on catching up. I feel like I'm behind in everything. So instead of setting a new goal, I'm like, just take what you have and get it done. I could not figure out where these skinny washi go because I didn't realize that they were supposed to span the entire page, not just the day boxes. Personally, I like it to just span the day boxes like the bottom washi does. But this one, I guess, was designed to go across the whole page, so I just used the part that I liked and trimmed it off after the third day box over there. See, it was out of frame, but now you can see. Putting down the date covers, I start with Sunday. For those of you who are new, maybe, and this is your first time watching one of my videos, I start with Sunday because I work on Wednesday and Friday as a part-time job at an after-school program kind of a thing. And I like to have both of my work days on one page, so that's why I start with Sunday. Plus, I don't really have a weekend anyway because I have so many online jobs, kind of like so many freelance stuff I'm doing that I work all the time. I have no days off, so there's no point in filling your planner with lies that say like, oh, weekend, haha, kick back. No, it's done. You may have noticed that I put these stickers upside down. Why did I do that? Because these 3 banner stickers I figured would be perfect for writing down my diet plans of what I'm going to be eating for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But my dinners are usually more descriptive than my breakfasts. So I put them upside down because luckily for me, roses, they don't look too weird upside down. Same thing with crystals. So I think it'll work. This week, I need to focus on catching up with my Plan With Me videos that you're watching right now, my comic making vlog, a Little Witch Academia video, and Inktober, and what else did I write down there? My ocean kit. I was working on my ocean kit, yes. It's also important that I get a meal plan going. That's what those banner stickers are for. Get my Etsy finances in order and set some goals. Goals was the wrong word. I meant more like budget out how much I can spend on my Etsy store because, materials, blades, mats, ink, like that stuff adds up fast. And so I want to make sure that I'm not overspending. Then I had to clean the bathroom, and there's that weird space, so I just wrote the hall too. So hey, upgrade to cleaning the hall too. And sticking a full box under there. The full boxes also have, what do you call it, like a connecting image that runs through all three. So I felt like I should honor that design decision and put them like side by side, so you'll see that too. Another glitter header because that's, you know, the only choice I had. And getting a half box and not sure how to fill in the gap, so I put in the little things header. Oh, there's still a skinny gap. Why? Why? How is this possible? So I took up the glitter header and I decided to put down the washi instead because I was kind of done with the glitter headers and didn't really have enough to put 2 on every single day box. So I thought, you know, better go with the washi instead. Better safe than sorry. So then, in my little things, I wanted to mark down that it was going to be a healthy cooking girls' day. Cooking because I couldn't fit the G in. And my cousin was coming over. She's just started college. And, you know, she's surrounded by cafeteria food that gives her an option between pizza and corn dogs. So she's like, you know, I think I'd like to learn how to make something so that I'm not constantly having to choose between this kind of stuff. And so we said, sure, come on over. We'll teach you how to make lettuce wraps, which is like the healthiest thing that we know how to make. So I taught her how to make the Korean lettuce wraps and how to turn it into a like Thai spring roll and stuff like that. So she was really happy with how easy it was to make the peanut butter dipping sauce. So yeah, it was a good day. And I had no idea that just by putting this washi on top of this to-do sticker that it would like stick to this sticker. When I tried to peel it off, it just ripped off the ink. And I was like, no, what happened to my perfect structure? I was going for structure in today's spread. No. So I had to use a glitter header instead. It's going to be this one that is not like the others. Oh well. And then more filming. Because again, this was catch-up week on filming all the things, which is good because without checklists, it might have been hard to plan any other week that didn't have just these like one things that I do for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours at a time and can be represented with a full box. So yeah, it worked out fairly well there. Putting the other type of half box with more little things, and today's little thing was to make dinner. Yep, making the dinner. On Monday, what did I make? Oh, I think I made a Korean feast. We call it that. If ever you have to make more than 3 dishes, it's a feast. So I made dak bulgogi, which is chicken, like a sweet chicken. And, what else? Bibimbap, which is like vegetable rice, kind of fried rice, but not fried. It's really interesting. And, japchae. And like the Korean version of miso soup. Like, yeah, so since I made more than 3 things, it qualified as a feast. On Tuesday, I was supposed to do my How to Draw a Little Witch Academia video, but that did not happen. That's a lie. That little girl saying film this, no, she's lying to you. Look at that lying face. And then putting down more washi, trying to be careful not to put it on the little things header because we know what happens when this washi goes on the headers. It just rips off the ink like a crazy person. Then putting down the half box and the little things again. And on Tuesday, the little thing was to edit my Plan With Me video, my vlog, and the Little Witch Academia video, which of course did not happen because it did not get filmed. Didn't really know what to put in that box under the to-do header, so I just left it until later. On this side, it's much easier to put down the stickers because there aren't any stickers after this page. You know, obviously, there's no stickers in the future. I mean, there are definitely stickers in my future, but I haven't planned those weeks yet, so the pages are still flat. Again, trimming off the excess because it was made to go across the entire page, and I only wanted it across the day boxes. Putting down the date covers, Wednesday through Saturday. So this is going to go to Saturday the 14th instead of Sunday the 15th. Putting in the numbers, and then pretty much continuing everything that I did on the previous page after I straightened up Wednesday because it was, you know, not having it. There's this extra box that looks like one of the date covers but doesn't have no numbers, and I didn't really know where to put it. I tried to peel up that box, but it was just living there already. It was just down. Like, no, you will not uproot me. So, alright. That's fine. Putting down the today headers. And then more upside down banner boxes. Alternating between the crystals and the roses. Like that. And like that. Kind of crooked, maybe? No? I think after I put down the to-do headers, one of these ends up being crooked. I don't know how that happens, though. Do not know how that happens. You think you're putting it down so straight? You're not. Fix the to-do header, fix that. Went over the today header just a little bit. I don't know why, but oh well. And then decided to just put down the full boxes. I was checking if the image wrapped around. Like, could I just put it anywhere that I wanted? And could I do that? Kind of, maybe. And then I remembered that I needed like a quarter box or something in between the to-do and the big box. So I went through, and I only had 2 quarter boxes left. I'm like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? So I used that last like faux date cover and decided to use the last of the washi that I had been chopping up for other things, and used that as like a space filler. Come on, little guy, come on, come on. There we go. And then put down the full boxes. Oh, that one is a little crooked. Put that down first, and that one on top. And then put down that one. And then the last one. I like that. Although I didn't realize the colors, like the background colors of these boxes, also kind of had a particular way. Like it went from orange to just like pale yellow, and then it seems to be warming up at the end there. Oh well. That's okay. Just decided to put down the washi in 2 big strips, and then cut out the gutters later. Seemed like it would save time. And then putting down the half boxes all the way across. I like that. And then getting the little things headers and putting those all on top. I like that. And then, over on Wednesday, prep for my classes, Ink and Star versus the Forces of Evil. And also on Wednesday, I went to Art Neat, and that header was a little dark, so I had to use my white gel pen. And there's my actual classes. And also, the little things to do that day is maybe make a sticker, and maybe catch up on Inktober. That's a lie, I did not catch up, and maybe do some things on Etsy. I forget if I did those things or not, did I? I don't think I did. And then on Wednesday, my sister's making orange chicken, yum yum. On Friday, I gotta prep for classes again for fan art, reference images, and warrior cats. I'm gonna see if I can teach them how to do fur. Paint some digital fur on their warrior cats. And then on Thursday, I was going to film my vlog, but this turned out to be a lie because I did other things. So that box is a lie. And then make dinner on Thursday also. I'm making clam chowder and cornbread. Or am making, it's already happened. It's in the past. It was delicious. I'll just let you know that. And then on Saturday, there was a papercraft workshop that I was teaching how to do like origami spinners. Oh my gosh, so bad. I have never, well not never, but I haven't blushed from embarrassment in a long time, but I did twice that day because even though I did those spinners, I folded them perfectly at home without any instruction. When all eyes were on me, I could not remember a very vital step, and luckily my, I don't know what to call her, she's kind of my boss, was there. And she took down one of the folded demos from the billboard and helped me unfold it super quick and figure out where we had gone wrong. And it was just like, oh my gosh, so bad. And you know, like origami is a very precise type of craft. You know, when you have to fold things into a certain crease, you need to fold things into a certain crease. And these kids were just like haphazardly slapping paper all over the place. Green smooth because I couldn't write green smoothie. Soups and salads all over the place. But yeah, now all of my Saturday workshops are behind me. I just have to attend a couple more as like a teacher aide. But otherwise, whew, done with that. Thank goodness. Lots of soups and salads. Trying to get healthy again. We'll try. So there it is so far, and then I wanted to put down the decoration stickers, of course, like that cute little kitty in the teacup. And like the potion bottles and the crystals, and then I'm like, oh, I forgot to take out the washi in between the gutters. So I went back and did that. There's no room for my TV watching this week, but I just have to note, because I feel like if I don't do this, oh my gosh, it's my responsibility to do this. So I was watching Lookout, right? Even last week, I'm like, oh, I could have been spending time with this man. So I loved Lookout. Loved it. It was so good. The characters were so good. The writing was so good. The action sequences were so good. The plot twists were so good. It made me cry. It made me laugh. It was everything. But in the last 4 episodes, the final 4 episodes, they had gone like 28 episodes just fine, but in these last 4, oh my gosh, it was such a disappointment. Like, all the characters were doing stupid things that they would never have done in the first 28 episodes, and it was just a pile of stinking so disappointing. So we spent a good half an hour after the last episode just rewriting in our minds what actually happened in the end. Filling in that box finally with something. I forget what I wrote there. Anyway, here's a close-up view. Focus on catching up, meal plans, Etsy finances, set goals for that. Plan with me vlog, Witch Academia, Inktober. Yeah, see? So it's super pretty. Like I said, these kits, oh my gosh, super pretty. But just a word of caution that if you have like a lot of things to do in a day and can't just write them in these full boxes, like, you might have a little trouble getting down everything you need to do in a day with these kinds of kits. I really thought the color palette was interesting too. I've never seen like these weird sort of acidy looking greens and electric, like, what do you call this? Is that yellow? Is that green? I don't know, but it's interesting. Pretty, pretty roses. And Moth and that crow. Yeah. And there's a look at it again. If you care to see what stickers are left over, it's that, and that, and that. Like, really not even close to enough to do another spread, but that's okay. I can just use these extras here and there in my other planners. So yeah, there you go. Pretty, right? Pretty.